Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing to thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is a special report. This is breaking news, man. I just woke up from my nap, and I just saw some interesting news that I wanted to speak on. So, this doesn't necessarily do anything going on in boxing today, but it does involve a very famous boxing figure. You guys haven't seen the Mike Tyson, okay? It was reported that Iron Mike Tyson, the former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world and the pound-for-pound king of boxing all at the same time, it was reported that he beat the hell out of somebody. And that somebody comes in the form of a guy named Wack 100. Now, for those of you who aren't up on your hip-hop, who don't know about hip-hop, Wack 100 is like he's a man who... Wack 100 is a man who basically he's managed a lot of prominent hip hop artists. Like he's managed The Game. I don't know if you guys are familiar with The Game. And like if you guys know who Blueface is, a current rapper, he sucks, but he manages him too, and he's managed a whole bunch of artists. But basically, what happened was Mike Tyson and this guy got into some sort of dispute, and because this guy Wack 100, he was talking down and talking horrible about the late great Tupac Shakur. And we all know that when it comes to Tupac, Mike Tyson and Tupac were like this. I mean, the night Tupac died, just hours before he got shot, he was at a Mike Tyson fight. We know that if you watch Mike Tyson, if you studied his career, you watch his fights, you know, his ring walks, he used to come to Tupac, he used to come out to Tupac songs all the time. So you do not talk about Tupac in a negative manner around Mike Tyson, or it's on site and he wants all the smoke. So this guy did that. And from everything we've learned, you know, Mike Tyson hadn't spoken on this manner, but they were there at the Tyson Ranch in California to record an episode for his Hot Boxing podcast. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But they were there to go shoot something for Mike Tyson's podcast. And basically, this guy started talking trash. And from everything we can gather, you know, because we haven't heard anything from Tyson, but we have this guy Wack 100. He's made like 4 Instagram posts about the whole situation. Like the guy's been going on and on and on Instagram. So I actually have them in front of me, and I want to actually go through them with you guys, because this story is just fascinating to me. Mike Tyson out here in his 50s whooping people's asses. You know they thought Mike Tyson because he smokes marijuana and he smiles all the time now that they saw it, but no, he's still Mike Tyson at his court, and he'll still beat your ass even in his 50s. But here's what Wack 100 said. He posted a picture of him and Mike Tyson. He said this. He said, "Pulled up on one of my legends, Mike Tyson, to do a podcast. Had a blast. Shit got warm in the room when Mike wanted to address the Tupac conversations. This picture was taken beforehand. This interview got a little crazy and hostile. SMH, going to be some conversation when this hits the Hot Boxing podcast. Fred Frenchie knows the release. Just know this. Wack wasn't giving up shit, and Mike's still quick with his hands. And sorry you had to see what you saw, but it's what brothers do when we can't settle a problem with reason." So there was that. So he already says that they got into a physical altercation, and Mike Tyson still has quick hands. So then you go a couple more posts on his Instagram feed. He posts another picture of pain medication, okay, on his desk. Mind you, in all these posts, he's not showing his face, but there's another post of pain medication, and he said, this is what he said. He said this. He said, "Like I said, shit got a little heated on the Hot Boxing podcast. Win, lose, or draw, I'm not going for it. It was this dispute amongst two men." So there you go. We'll see. It's a video. I want to see what this video says. What do you say in the video? He didn't say anything in the video. But yeah, basically, the date on his pharmacy, on the tablets and in the bag where he got them from the pharmacy, it's May the 27th. So Mike Tyson fucked this dude up like bad. Like Mike Tyson just putting it on this dude. And then to go to the next post. Let me pull out the next post. The next post, he posts a picture of what he was eating. And just so you guys know what he was eating, this guy was eating like mashed potatoes, soft foods. So generally speaking, I mean, he's not posting pictures of his face. We know he has pain medication, and he's eating soft food. So you connect the dots. Tyson beat the shit out of this dude and probably like broke his jaw. So to the point where this man's eating soft foods, like he's 85 years old in a retirement home, and he's got dentures, okay? That's where it was. But here's what he said. He said, "Getting ready for round 2 on site. Next time," and then he's at some guy. He says, "Next time, Fred Frenchie, don't get in the middle of the situation. My right will still sit the best of them down. He's on his right hand. All right, and then his last post, he posted this. He said, "Mike Tyson or Peter Rabbit? No real man's going for that finger pointing. Just know this. However it turned out, Wack went first. Hashtag grown man shit." And yada yada yada. So basically, yeah, they fought. And then no, he had another post. He said, "Hot Boxing Podcast calls and asks me, can they show all the footage? What the fuck? I look like a silver case. Put that shit up, all of it up now. Let the world see who went first." Actually, because of all the talk, I'm with all the bullshit. So I'll leave the post for you guys in the description so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But this guy Wack 100, he was talking shit about Tupac, and he awoke. It's almost like, you know, Mike Tyson's he's gotten to a place in his life where he's happier and he's more joyful and he's not really a violent guy like that. But let's have it right. He's still fucking Mike Tyson. He's still Mike Tyson. And if you fuck with Mike Tyson, the 1988 version of him will come up and they'll rise to the ashes. And he will beat the hell out of you, so much to the point where you gotta get pain medication, eat mashed potatoes because there's no other choice because you gotta eat soft foods. Now, you should never talk shit about another man's like good friend, like his best friend in front of him, you know, or at all. You really shouldn't be talking shit about anybody. You should really try to be spreading positivity as much as possible throughout your life. But when it comes to Mike Tyson, when it comes to Tupac, you don't talk shit about Tupac to Mike Tyson. They were best friends. They were like this, okay? And if Mike knows Tupac can't defend himself because he's dead, so he's gonna defend his dead homie, and that's what it was in that case. But you gotta understand, these guys like Mike Tyson, they've been fighters their whole lives. So even though he's in his 50s and he's calmed down, Mike Tyson can still kick a lot of ass. Like, I'm sure Mike Tyson could beat up a lot of people who are in the comment section of this video. I mean, I wouldn't fuck with Mike Tyson, and I'm in my physical prime. You know, he's still Mike Tyson. He still knows how to fight. You ever see these videos where they show him how to do the peekaboo stunt, how fast he can still throw punches and the angles he can throw them from? You know, he's still a killer. And I don't think you guys quite understand. Some of you don't quite understand. Just because these guys they might not be as good in the professional ranks of boxing against other top guys, you put them out against normal civilians, you know, they're gonna knock people out. It's like, you don't understand. Like, one of my good friends, Riddick Bowe, right, and Holyfield's a friend as well. These guys are very nice people, but if you were to piss either Bowe or Holyfield off, as a normal civilian, okay, you guys just don't understand. You'd have to call the SWAT team, the SWAT team to restrain these guys, because that's how strong these guys are. That's how trained for hand-to-hand combat they are. They've been doing it their whole lives. They are masters of their crafts. So they may not be able to beat up the top young guys anymore, but a regular average civilian like Wack 100, they'll smoke them like it was 1990 or 1988. Okay, so this is what we must understand. But from what I've seen from Wack 100, you know, I've heard him speak bad about Tupac before, and this is not smart to talk bad about Tupac. And even if Mike brought it up, like even if Mike Tyson brought it up, you really shouldn't. You should have found a way to just change the conversation, or respectfully say, "No, I'd rather not talk about that." You know, be smart, use wisdom. But he didn't use wisdom, and now, you know, the dude is out here on Instagram clout chasing like a mother. I mean, the guy has literally he's made 3, 6. His last 8 Instagram posts, 4 of them, half of his last 8 Instagram posts have been about how he swung first on Mike Tyson. Not necessarily how he beat Mike Tyson or beat him up or anything like that, but how he went first. Now, I don't know about you guys, but in most cases against regular human beings, it don't matter if you swing first on Mike Tyson, because he gonna swing last and he gonna swing the hardest and he gonna knock your ass out. And it looks like that's what happened, because from everything we can gather, the guy's on pain medication because of Mike Tyson. The guy is eating mashed potatoes with raisins and shit, with fruits, with bowls of fruits because of Mike Tyson, and that's just what it is. So hey, it's good for their podcast. You know, I want to see Mike Tyson goes off on the guy. I want to watch. But that's the news. Mike Tyson out here in his, you know, in the latter stages of his life, still wants all the smoke, still catching bodies. So word to the wise, don't talk shit about Tupac in the presence of one Iron Mike Tyson. So that's the news. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. Like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.